I am live. Hold on a sec. Lucas. Lucas. I'm gonna go to my room. I'm gonna go live. So can you let me know when they call me that we're gonna go? I'm going live, so I want to make sure because in my room I'm not probably not gonna hear. Yeah. Okay. So let me know. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Back with the live. Um. Dude, you doing another live? Yeah. I've actually. There's actually something on my nose. Shoot. I have to blow my nose. Ugh. That's sick. Yes, hello, restroom, elevator, floor 2102. Nice to join a live. I have to blow my nose real quick. Where's this thing? I am good. Alright. Huh? Use restroom real quick. Oh, you're gonna use the restroom. Alright, back to my room finally. Now I can actually do like a real live here. Yeah. There we go. So I will only. Do you still know me? Yes. I see you comment on my toilet shorts. By the way, I am going to live as much as I can because anytime I will leave to go at a restaurant, so obviously I'm not gonna live in the car when other people are in the car. It's like, especially when we're probably gonna be talking about some toilets. So yeah. So I don't know how long this live is gonna be, but we'll see how it goes. 7 people watching, so we're having more and more people. Who inspired you to make toilet videos? Um, Actually, I am the one who decided I wanted to start. Um, I just wanted to join the toilet community. So there's no like specific toilet YouTuber who films in a unique way or just films that how I like it. I just decided to join the toilet community because I have interest in toilets. So why not have a YouTube channel about it? So here I am at 5,000 plus subscribers. If I just subscribe, what do you give me? Um, Look, if you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you don't, you don't. I mean, I don't know what I can give you. That's the problem. I subscribe. Thank you. When do you film toilet videos? Most of the time, I film when I have free time alone, when I have nothing to do. So usually, most like 90% of the time, I walk around like in public, and obviously, I'll listen to music. I'm not just gonna walk without doing anything on the phone. So as I am walking to find some restrooms, I listen to music, and then obviously once I get in the restroom, I stop the music, um, and obviously I remove a YouTube tab, like swipe so everything's fresh, and then after that, I look at the fixtures and see what type of toilets there are at the restroom, and I'll film it. Um, Yeah, I mean, not yeah, boring. I mean, not everybody likes to listen to music as walking, but I love it. I've been doing it for like a year and a half. You are my favorite YouTuber. Thank you. Sorry, I subscribed to my phone. Just made me log out. Oh, sorry about that. When the toilet clogged, do you just put your hand on the trapway and do siphoning? So basically, when the toilet is clogged, I'll hand plunge the toilet. We obviously know how that works. You go up and down with your hands. So you're using a plunger. It's like the plunger, you don't just go down. Obviously, you go up and down to create like a suction force. And then obviously, I keep doing it until I feel that it unclogs itself with the pressure in the trapway. And then I let my hands go, and then the siphon starts. Like and subscribe. Um, get a hose. Um, a hose actually can work, but it's not most of the time not really efficient to unclog a toilet. It would only work if you have an outdoor toilet, and if the clog is like barely like, but like it's definitely not really, I never seen someone unclog a toilet with a hose except for OCC Plumbing. When he does his tests, like sometimes he get really lazy and he just use a hose and it works, but it's most of the time not gonna work. Um, hello, Litant 8918. I should join a live. How old are you? Um, I am 18 years old. Hello, Dominic Vega, W3W. I'm 7. Is it that 6-7 joke? So you're choosing one of the numbers from one of these jokes? Everybody, like, when they say something like 7, they start to say 6-7. Hello, Sprout Christmas Editor. It seems like you changed your profile picture. That's kind of cool. If I remember, you changed your profile picture. No, put it as far as you can. Then, if alone, you put lid down and then go outside. Turn it all the way. I don't know what you're saying, not to be rude, but I mean, if you're talking about how to unclog a toilet, you just Obviously, the first option to use a plunger if you don't have a plunger. You can use a toilet brush, but usually I like to use my hands and then wash my hands. Do you like American Standard Madeiras? I actually love these. These are my favorite flushometer toilets, actually. Do you like American Standard Cadets on flushometer? Yes, I do. Especially the Comfort Height ones. I actually have a Comfort Height American Standard Cadet, except that obviously it's not flushometer toilets. It's a tank toilet, obviously. But yeah, found a clogged Glacier Bay at a store. It was clogged by TP. I mean, actually, I found yesterday a Glacier Bay at a gas station called Food Mart, and I siphoned it out yesterday. There wasn't a lot of water because um it kept draining a little bit too fast. It was partially clogged. And the water was running really slow to fill up the tank. So I didn't really have the chance to make the water higher in the bowl because obviously it was draining really fast and like just filling up the tank. So I had to just do it like that to unclog it at a low water line. Which American Standard Madeira do you like, the 2000s or the newer Madeira made today? Um, it's very hard to say, but I do like the new ones that are being made today just because I really like the design and also the fact that they come with different trapway shapes and sizes. These are the toilets I actually see the most that have very inconsistent trapway shapes and also the siphon jet too. So everything is like you just like basically just find almost every restroom like slightly different trapway shapes or the siphon jet on the Madeiras that are still being made today. But the 2000s Madeiras, I do like one thing I do like over the new Madeiras that are being made today is it gives me more nostalgia, especially like my childhood. And also the fact that it looks older, but overall, I do like the new ones that are being made today better than the 2000s Madeira. Do you like American Standard Colonies? I don't really care for those. Okay, then try baking soda. Soda. I can, but it really is not necessary. I mean, you just unclog it with your hands and it just takes 5, 10 seconds. And also, I can use baking soda obviously for something else. Yes, hello, restroom elevators. Or actually, I remember you told me to call you TY, so hello, TY. Damn, I am starving. When am I going to eat? Okay, okay, Thai. Okay. I'm not going to lie, but I kind of like the 2000 Madeira toilet better than new ones made today. Why? Because it's 2000. A powerful flush and a newer made is weak. That's actually kind of true, actually. That is true because I do see on the 2000 Madeira the siphon jet is smaller. So think of it like you see the Sloan toilets of flush are like insanely powerful because the siphon jet is so small. Then when you look at another toilet, it's also flushometer like an Alpha Millennium or like a 2000 off wall. These siphon jets are larger, so but the fact that the siphon jet is more smaller, especially on a flushometer is made for powerful flushes. So obviously the water will go faster and it will look more um powerful because it's trying to rush into the siphon jet out of the siphon jet and rim jet fast as possible. So it makes sense why the 2000 Madeira have more powerful flush than the new ones made today. But I, but I don't think they're as good performers as the new ones that are being made today, though. Since the trapway is smaller, and also the fact that it is a bit more restrictive. When TJT Plumbing Highline Class 5 has a deep gurgle and it clogs. I mean, I did see that. It's an old one. Respect your opinion. I also get a big pot water and pour it fast in the toilet, and I just tries what is in it. Good luck. Actually, that could work, especially when you pour it really fast, because the faster you pour it, the more water, like if you have like so much water going into the toilet at the same time, it'll put pressure on the clog, obviously because it has so much weight. So it makes sense. But yeah. Can you do a video of a 2000 Madeira in your backyard? But I don't know where you will get the 2000s. I actually have a um I have not so far had a chance to get a commercial toilet that's flushometer, but I am pretty sure at some point I will, because obviously there's a moment. It can take years or I don't know when, but yeah. My bad for sending those. No problem. Later I have to go unplug the toilets. I get that. You have to be careful. I'm doing live. Do you know Kobe Bryant? And are you sad he's dead? I'm not. I'm not sad he's dead, but obviously I'm not happy because I'm not sad because obviously like I don't care about basketball and also the fact that he is not a part of my family and I don't know him, so yeah, I thought one of my cats peed in my toilet. Yeah, I'm not obviously happy. Of course, it's sad to think about it, But yeah, it is. Oh, bye bye, Linda Gray. Nice to join a live. Have a good day. What year did people stop making vintage toilets? Vintage in general, it's not just a number, but it's the fact. It's mostly on the design of the toilets. So actually, why am I like laying down like that? Sorry about that. Um, Usually like vintage toilets in general are like designs that are like really like outdated looking, and they have a concealed trapway on the side. But vintage toilets were stopped being made around 1995. Don't plunge too hard or you'll break the wax filler, then you will have trouble. Yeah. Because 1995, these are the only times where I see that's the maximum age where I see a toilet that still looks really vintage. Like I have a cadet toilet, American Standard Cadet that's comfort height, made in 1993. Y'all saw that on my comparison of the Kohler Highline Class 5, and it obviously has the same design as a 1970s and 80s cadet toilet that's obviously vintage as well. So, yeah, if your toilets get dirty or rust, can't you just paint them in a I don't like to paint them because I don't know. Personally, I think it's ruining it even if you're not breaking it, and it's just doesn't make any sense to paint a toilet. Um, if a color well with light flush the loaded light will it clog bad. There's actually two color well with lights. There's one with the pressure assist that only use the siphon jet that pretty much don't use the what is it rim jets. So if it depend because sometime like a loaded toilet paper roll, it's not just like the toilet roll. That's just the cardboard only. Sometime it has some toilet paper obviously with it, but most of the time it should probably partially clog it. Definitely on the Wellworth Light, the ones that are really small trapways that can't fit a golf ball in there. But yeah, do some of the vintage do some of the vintage toilet be on flushometer? Yes, absolutely. Like you see on like you know like the Mansfield Imperial toilets. They some of them are on flushometer, but they're called Mansfield Adriatic, and other vintage ones are Comfort High Cadets on flushometer, or like there's also some what is there? Obviously the normal cadets, and obviously there's some more like the forward traps and stuff. Welcome back, Kina Zuki. What happens if some dude mess with you? What do you do? It depends how they mess with me. If I feel like someone disrespect me, like curse at me, I might say something back with a curse word. If I feel like someone like okay, like give me like a situation how the dude can mess with me, and then I'll tell you what I will probably do. Because there's so many like there's like a million ways people can mess with other people. Why did the Niagara Stealth not siphon before when you used to have one? Oh my gosh, yes. And I'm pretty happy that you remember this toilet that I had. Um, it did not siphon because at that time it was working before for a week, but then I accidentally clogged it with a bottle with a glue, a small bottle with a glue. It got stuck in the trapway where it connects with the trapway connects with the vacuum assist tube. If you know what I'm talking about. So it got stuck there, and snaking it did not work. Snaking the toilet did not work. I did it from the bottom. I did it also from normally from the toilet. It did not work. So I struggled for like 1 hour trying to get it out. It did not work. So I took I took a brick and I threw at it a couple of times and then it broke. And then obviously since a toilet has a broken trapway, even if sometimes even if you glue it back together, it breaks the siphon because some of the air is escaping. Um, and obviously the trapway is broken, so that's why I did not siphon out because at the time when I was flushing some stuff, the trapway was not glued together. So now, like push or slap your head. If someone pushed me, um, I would depends how hard, but I would probably ask to stop. Slap my head. Then yeah, that's another. I would probably like try to fight them or something. It also depends how the person looks as well. If I see someone looks like a gangster, I will call the cops. If it's a teenager being rude while slapping, then yeah, I would want to beat the crap out of them. What curse word? Um, F word. Um, also like sometimes I've never called someone the N word except my stepbrother or stepsister because they call me the N word. So obviously, like saying it back would kind of make me sound more tough. But yeah, if someone is being racist about me, especially someone who is not um a part of my someone who's not American, like someone is like a different type of nationality, completely different where I know they're visiting there, I might say the N word or yeah, it depends if they're being racist about me, then yeah, I might call them the N word. When your Niagara Stealth flush a rubber ball, it looks like it was going to take it, but it clogged at the end of the trapway. Oh, that's actually a different Niagara Stealth I used to have as well. Um, yeah, so I had couple different Niagara Stealths. I had 7 total different, but some of them at the time I did not have a YouTube channel. Um, but yeah, when I flushed a rubber ball, it did clog. It did not clog at the end of the trapway, but it got clogged where it get like all the way to the bottom where there's like a water spot for the vacuum assist. And yeah, so in the con of your videos, you will go to the 2000. Yeah, I did reply. I should be able to do that next week. Definitely next week. Let's see here. Hello. What is it? Shipper raking. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's time for me to get a haircut. It's kind of cool that 6'4" and 18 years old have muscles. Are you a high school student? Yeah, I am. That's actually the most comfortable position. I have my arms like that in front. I'm a friend of Gladio because he told me about you. I searched and found you live. Oh, I remember. I remember he said that. The house is kind of silent. Are you alone in the house? No, I'm not. How much money you make doing toilet videos? I'm not monetized yet. Um, the fact that I'm not doing my watch hours have been stuck at 2,500. So I don't know. I'm not too worried about this. I mean, I just need to pass 10 million views before I think it was either 3 or 4 months past. 10 million views on the shorts total. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We just, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if my shorts are gonna blow up and hit like crap ton of views. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Can you flush your toilet the last time, but in another bathroom? I can't because other people are like in their room, and obviously to go in their bathroom and flush the toilet, it would just be like weird for them. Not weird, but not. It'd just be like kind of strange for me to just go there and flush the toilet. Can you flush a 2000 Madeira, the one with the stains? The always is kind of different color. Do funny flush like plunger. I don't know what plunger is. Damn, this thing is weird. I have this issue on my. Need to get that fixed. Hello, restrooms of Michigan. Michigan. Do you have a girlfriend or no? No, not right now. Oh my god, you have to move it. This question might be confusing, but how will you react? The same guy commenting every live. Do you do how to? This question might be confusing, but how will you react that the same guy commenting every live? Do you know how to you react? Explain that a little bit better. It's a little confusing, your comments. This question. I'm saying is that happen if someone comments every live you make, how do you react? I mean, always comment. I mean, it just depends on the comment. I mean, I just react and answer the question. If I see like a comment that's kind of dumb or weird, I just ignore it. Yes, you got that. Hello. Oh my gosh, I'm starving. Ugh. Man, I don't. Man, I don't. What just happened to my. I don't. What just happened to my aunt in 2013 when I was born in 2013? I think my aunt died because I heard this when I was 10. I mean, there's a reason why people die. It's not just from hearing things. Um, Below guide. Oh, guided by Hugh. Interesting profile name. Uh, uh, Yes, hello. Can you tell me how I can win a fight? I'm not a fighter or a wrestler, so you just try the best you can, and obviously, there has to be a few moves I remember, but it's hard to like say. I mean, just try the best you can. I want to see your cat. He's kind of cool. It's actually a girl. Cute cat. I mean, here. And then this one is a boy, obviously. I'll just. Oh, it's actually a cat. Oh, here's another one of my cats. I have a total of 7 cats. Hello. Nice cat. She's cute. What's her name? Her name is Agatha. Oh, jeez. I just hiccuped. And then this one's Vesper. Hello. I know you are a big cat. I know.